Australia, home of the possum, cool surfer dudes, strange lingo, now worries mate, fair dinkum, lots of sunshine and the Barneeys Barrier Reef. It's the biggest, most spectacular coral reef in the world, and what's more, every creature is linked to another. Just imagine one huge family tree dating back 18 million years. From the minuscule to the mammoth to the miraculous, they're all connected in Barneeys Barrier Reef.
Roll up, roll up. Get your special island coconuts. Special coconuts right here. 1 for 10, 2 for 25. Don't be disappointed. Miss these and you miss out.
Oh, what's so special about these?
Oh, well, these are island coconuts.
And
there's only 6 of these in existence at the moment, and you won't find any of these anywhere else for about 10 metres.
Well, they just look like normal coconuts to me.
Oh, well, that's where you're wrong, miss. You see, these are specially designed.
Well, a coconut is a coconut, and that one's empty.
Ah, yes, but
Barney,
that's...
you'd make a rubbish con man.
Ah, how'd you know it was me?
Luckily, the shady creatures of the underwater world are much smarter con men and better masters at disguise.
I tell you what, you can have it for 20.
Time to take a look at the tricks of the trade of the real Barrier Reef con men. So, for our first creature con man, I think we've encountered a breathing rock.
Yeah, that may or may not be an eye.
And those may or may not be, teeth.
You were right the first time.
And so were you.
We're looking at a stonefish, a master of disguise, a true monster of the deep.
And he is ugly. He's a right fidget, he can't get comfortable.
And he really needs to be comfortable because he may be there for a while. He's a true professional undercover con man, this one.
Nice day for it, eh? That's it.
Meet one of the ocean's most convincing tricksters. He has all the tools to disguise himself and stake out any passing prey. Hey! He has thick skin covered in slimy algae to resemble a stone. Eyes that can constantly look all around them, his very own binoculars. Upturned mouth facing the surface, all the better to sculpt you with. Add that all up and you get an easy meal for this geezer.
What? You wouldn't want to meet one of these con men in a dark alley. They're so well disguised. There are no warning signs and you can be history in about 15 milliseconds.
Huh?
Their skin just keeps growing and growing and growing to become really thick-skinned.
Hey, stupid stinky stonefish, you are ugly and your breath stinks.
Hey, that's a bit mean.
I'm just seeing how thick-skinned he is.
Oh, not that kind of thick-skinned.
The stonefish is the ultimate master of disguise, blending into the background and lying in wait for poor innocent fish.
Who's our next trickster?
Why are we looking at 2 leaves, Jem?
We're not.
1 leaf, 2 leaf. Yes, we are.
Nope, one of them is faking it.
Whoa, is that fish feeling okay? Come on, mate, swim properly. You're rubbish.
Hey! Don't insult our fish, even if they are con men. It's all part of his act. He doesn't just look like a leaf, he behaves like one too.
Oh, wow, that sounds like so much fun. Not.
It's not about fun. This is a baby batfish, and pretending to be a leaf is a cunning way of escaping from the jaws of potential predators.
Oh, well, he deserves an Oscar then. Oh, that's an extremely convincing performance. Very moving, sweetie. But couldn't he have chosen something more exciting to impersonate?
Not if he wants to survive. No fish is going to want to nibble on a dry old leaf, so he gets left alone until he grows up and heads for the big reef. And when he's an adult, he swims like a proper fish. And when he's grown up, there's nothing leafy about him at all. He happily munches on jellyfish.
So the stonefish pretends to be a dreary old stone and the batfish a limp, lifeless leaf.
Yep, so they're connected because they're both fakers. Hello, long stripy snake. You've got the whole ocean to yourself there by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Oh, and here's another one.
He's not a snake, Gem. He's a snake eel.
Don't be ridiculous, Barney. He's either a snake or an eel. They're two separate animals. I mean, they may look alike, but they're still different. It's like calling something a rabbit hare, a frog toad, or zebra horse, just because they look similar.
It may be ludicrous, but it's true, and for a very cunning reason. Meet the deadly banded sea snake.
Hello, banded sea snake. You look familiar.
And here is the snake eel.
Confusion overload.
Okay, well, let's have a look at the CV, shall we? The sea snake. Appearance: stripy. A reptile, not a fish. Specialist skills: swims well, scarily venomous. The snake eel. Appearance: stripy. A fish, not a reptile. Specialist skills: swims well and pretty harmless unless you're a fishy.
Ah, so the snake eel looks like the snake, swims like the snake, but is a fish, not a reptile, and is not venomous. Why?
Well, it's a complete con. By copying the way the sea snake looks, the snake eel is much less likely to get attacked.
Which is why he is so confidently swimming through the reef without a care in the world. So the leaf-loving batfish and the fake snake eel are connected because they're both complete fakers.
Bring on the next con man, please. So, our sneaky snake eel is not the only shifty mimic in the reef. Wait until you see these two amazing lookalikes. Let me introduce you to the black-saddled tobyfish. He's part of the pufferfish family.
Aw, he's a cutie.
He's a toxic cutie as it happens. He has poisonous skin, and his yellow, black and white colourings tell passing predators that he tastes horrible.
Well, this is all very interesting, Barney, but really, he's not a con man, is he?
Patience, Gemma, patience. Let me introduce another fish altogether. The mimic leatherjacket.
Hey!
Hang on, let me see that again.
Hey!
It's like spot the difference. They're exactly the same.
Yeah, pretty much. You see, the tobyfish is not exactly an Olympic swimmer, so he has toxic skin and bright bee-like colouring instead.
So it means he can happily swim along knowing he won't get gobbled up because his bright colour screams, "I'm toxic, stay away!"
Yep, the leather jacket doesn't have poisonous skin, so it mimics the toxic tobyfish to the last little black dot.
Ah, so he looks poisonous when actually he's as harmless as a fly. That's well crafty.
The snake eel and leather jacket are connected because they are both toxic copycats.
Well, hello. It's the Fang Blenny fish.
Are they Scottish?
No, I just thought that Fang Blenny sounds like a Scottish name. It's actually called Fang Blenny because it's got big fangs, and Blenny comes from the Greek for mucus because it has really slimy skin.
Ooh, but is he a slimy character?
Oh yes, it's slime for me to explain.
No.
I hope that's as bad as it gets. Please continue.
Sorry. So, this is the Fang Blenny in his normal outfit, a nice shade of orange. And this is the cleaner wrasse, one of the reef's most popular fish. The cleaner wrasse are reef heroes because they nibble and clean up nasty parasites from other fish's bodies.
Ooh, not my idea of a good meal, but you know, each to their own.
And the Fang Blenny feeds on scales and chunks of fish flesh.
Hey! What?
As fresh as it gets, actually. Straight off a fish's body.
Ew.
So the crafty Fang Blenny already swims quite like the wrasse, but when he decides he wants a piece of the parasite action, he pairs up with a cleaner wrasse and changes his outfit to look like him. They're exactly the same.
Ah, so he tries to fool the fish into thinking they're going for a nice fish wash with the cleaner wrasse, but instead they're going to get their flesh nibbled by a fishy con man. Ooh.
Both the mimic leather jacket and crafty Fang